So on to friction now. We already have given you the message that, or the concept that friction force is a force with contact. So now let us try to first have a look. See, this is a box in this box, and this is the table, and then the surface of the box and the table are in contact. So if I try to move the box moves, but I can feel that something is obstructing the motion. And actually that is the agent which is obstructing the motion is the friction force operating between these two bodies, these two surfaces. Friction force is a force which acts between two bodies whose surfaces are in contact. The box and the table surfaces are in contact, so friction force operates between them, and it opposes any kind of motion, relative motion. Box wants to go this way, the friction force is acting the opposite way. So suppose now I take the whole, now I leave this box, I take this table, and table is on the floor, so the floor and the table both the surfaces are in contact. I want to push it, I'm applying, say for example, 5 Newton of force. The box does not move. That means the box is resisting my force. So where does that resistive force comes from? That resistive force comes from the friction force which is operating between this table and the floor and the surfaces between them, the floor and the table, the surfaces are in contact. So friction force is a contact force. Remember always, if I try to move this box this direction, this table this direction, the friction force is acting in opposite direction. That means if I'm trying to move it this way, the friction force is acting the opposite way also. So that is first of the things which we finish in this definition, that it is a force which operates between two bodies whose surfaces are in contact and opposes any kind of relative motion between them. Secondly, it is somewhat auto-adjusting. I'm struggling to push a guy, I'm putting 5 Newton of force, and the boy is still, and I am also still, so that means if I am applying 5 Newton, the boy is applying 5 Newton. So see what happens. I'm trying to push with 5 newtons, the table does not move. That means the table is applying 5 Newton, not more than, not less than. If the table applies more, the table will move this way. The boy pushing me applies more than mine force, then he is obviously going to push me this way. If I apply more force, I'm going to push the boy that way. But if we are still, that means equal forces are acting in opposite direction. So now if I put 5 newtons of force, it does not move. That means only 5 Newton of force, friction force, is acting between the two surfaces. But if I apply now, I increase, still it's not moving. That means 6 Newton I apply, but it does not move. That means there is an auto adjustment of this friction force. Therefore, till the body does not move, the friction force is auto adjusting. That is very, very important part. Just now we finished. Thank you.